evening. My name is Kevin Flink of the Benson faculty, and before we begin the commencement program this evening, I have the honor of introducing members of the faculty and staff who are here tonight to honor the members of the 2002 graduating class. They include Bruce Alton, Mary Beard, Gail Black, Randy Brown, Dennis Carline, Nan Colley, Shanna Cora, Jillian Davis, Moses Davis, David Damaris, Gene Ames, Ron Eilers, Bruce Fleming, Charles Green, David Hewitt, Pai Hong, Pam Hooten, Tim Knizer, Patty Kozdurka, Don Levine, Jeff Lillebow, Susan Mangian, Steve Naganuma, Sally Niedermeyer, Matt Pellico, Doreen Poling, Maureen Scally, Susan Shank, Janice Dorozchuk, Thomas Usach, Lona Waiwaioli, Barbara Ward, Josh Wiener, Elisa Wong, and Fred Wong. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the evening.
we all stand for the national anthem? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2002. What shall I say about the class of 2002? Everybody here made it tonight. We turned in our senior projects, helped out at the tech show, we shared a special evening together at prom, and perhaps most importantly, we passed our English classes. Being together these past 4 years, in good times and bad, and especially during those times when we just needed to make things happen, has changed us in ways we can't even imagine. We may not fully realize it yet, but being students at Benson Polytechnic High School has helped us become acquainted with the real world outside these walls and shown us doorways into the future life journeys we all must take. We have learned about values like hard work, perseverance, friendship, and picked up the tools necessary for cultivating our minds for the trip ahead. This year has been a special one for me. It started with the prospect of what seemed countless hours of classes and endless homework. As the year progressed, however, I realized that many of these classes were more than they first appeared, and found myself involved on a much deeper level. For example, Mr. Ball's calculus class gradually transformed into a course in philosophy of life. With classes like this, we receive the precious opportunity to shed our masks and share what we have to offer society. I know that regardless of our personal struggles during these past 4 years, we are all proud to be here tonight to show that we can succeed as a group and as individuals as we begin the rest of our lives. Tomorrow, most of us will awaken to the sounds of soft rain or chirping birds instead of the buzz of an alarm clock. Although a few of us will still be rushing to slip that English final under the door, all of us will be smiling through whatever we are doing. Congratulations to you seniors, and welcome to a world of boundless possibilities. Now I'd like to introduce our principal, Mr. John Vinglin, who has been at Benson for 32 years and is retiring this year. Please give him a special round of applause.
Thank you, Roy. I get two tasks, actually three tasks tonight, but the first two, this little portion. One is to welcome you. First, I want to welcome the graduates of 2002. Congratulations, your hard work has paid off. To these students' parents, on behalf of the staff, I'd like to thank you for allowing your children to come to us and allowing us to work with them. They're a wonderful bunch of individuals, and they're going to make a wonderful, well, they already make a wonderful class. They're going to make a wonderful way through this world. To our staff, on behalf of the students, I'd like to thank you for what you've done to help them achieve their goal. And to the family and friends that are here, thank you for coming. I just have a few words of encouragement to give you, and really, the best I can say to you, I think, is to follow your dreams. You've done it. Continue to do that. A few weeks ago, I had the privilege of attending a commencement exercise in New York. One of the speakers there spoke about probably the shortest commencement speech that's ever been given. Sir Winston Churchill gave that speech. It consisted of 4 words, and I'd like to give that same thing to you. Never, never give up. Congratulations to all of you. Now it's my pleasure to introduce from the Board of Education, Mr. Derry Jackson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to be here with you tonight, especially for a number of reasons. Today, just 3 hours ago, my first son graduated today as well, and I know in your midst is several of his friends, AJ, Mario. I'm very proud of you guys, the class of 2002, as we all should be, the greater Portland area. But before I talk to you graduates, I'd like to pay tribute and honor to a couple groups of very, very special people. These are our staff, for example, the folks that have made sure that you were guided and provided with an education that you will need beyond these doors. For with life, if you think the challenges that you had in high school was hard, I think what you have in front of you would be more challenged, definitely more challenging, but you are prepared. You are prepared, and they provide you with that preparation. So I'd like for you to join me in recognizing our staff and preparing you for this journey. The next group I'd like to recognize is your parents. You know, this is a group that oftentimes go very unappreciative. You know, I'm one of them, as I mentioned earlier, but I understand the challenge, and I understand it well. They have endured for you, advocate for you, persevered for you, and they are here to celebrate for you, celebrate your achievements. So I'd like for us to recognize our parents for their toil and helping us get our kids to this day. You know, I'm not going to offer you any words of wisdom per se. They have limited us to 3 minutes, which is, John, awfully suspiciously similar to what the board limits our public speakers to. So I think it's only fitting that I be limited such as wise. But I'd like to read to you a poem that have helped me through my challenges. And I hope that you find some messages in that I maybe relate to you as well. This is called the Saturata. Go placidly amidst the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly. and listen to others. Even the dull and ignorant, they too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter. For always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interest in your career, however humble. It is a real possession in the change of fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you of what virtue there is. Many persons strive for ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially do not feign affection, neither be cynical about love, for in the midst of all aridity and disenchantment, it is perennial as grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strengths of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with imaginings, for many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether it's not clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your loves and perceptions and aspirations. In noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your souls, with all its shams and drudgery and broken dreams. It is still a beautiful world. Be careful and strive to be happy. Class of 2002, congratulations on behalf of the board.
Thanks, Mr. Jackson. Now it is my pleasure to introduce to you the first of our valedictorians who will be speaking, Jennifer Adkin.
During the last few days of school, I signed so many memory books. It made me think, what am I going to remember about high school in 5 or 20 years? When I think about it, it's not going to be the things I learned in the classroom that I'll remember. I mean, I'll probably forget those things in a few years. What I will remember is the things that happened outside of the classroom. The dances, Spirit Week, the friendships I made, the people I met, and the things I learned about myself. I'll remember meeting my closest and dearest friend. I'll remember dressing up like Tatiana for Spirit Week, big boobs and all. And I'll remember falling in love, and I'll remember winning all those medals at state conference. And I'll remember watching all of us go from annoying little freshmen to amazingly confident young adults. And I'll remember this very day, standing here before you, living out my dreams and watching all of you live out your dreams. High school was never really about going to class and studying math and writing English essays. These just aren't the things we're going to remember in 20 years or so. High school is more about creating memories that we'll remember forever. Memories that we can look back on and laugh about. Memories that we can share with our children and share with each other when we're old and gray. Now I ask you, as we leave behind this life and go on into the next, what will you remember? And now here's Jason.
Thank you, Jennifer. Congratulations, class of 2002. We have come a long way to be here tonight, and it has taken most of our lives. 13 years ago, we were still in kindergarten, a time when our carefree days were spent listening to the teacher read us stories and building towers out of blocks. I can still remember playing in the sandbox with Travis Phillips. Yeah, Travis. Of the remaining 5 years of elementary school, one was probably spent at recess, and the other 4 were devoted to painting, reading, going on field trips, keeping endless journals, practicing our handwriting and spelling, and learning how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Then came middle school. I went to Selwood, and I can remember it seemed immense, even though, in reality, it's only about half the size of Benson. During middle school, most of us were struggling to find out who we were and where we fit into the scheme of life. I remember constantly writing reports and doing an unreasonable number of projects, but there were good times too. Some of my best memories from middle school came from outdoor school. I went to Camp Howard, and I had a wonderful time, and though it was freezing outside, I can remember wearing a big honking snowsuit all day, every day. One memory I have from this time in my life is that of my first Benson Tech show, which I attended shortly before my 8th grade graduation. I was totally blown away by what I saw that night. I still recall sitting in the electric chair, watching my wrists flop with the current, listening to the roar of the jet engine, drooling over the gorgeous cars and automotive, eyeing the body parts all over Hellfach, gaping at architecture, and being shocked that there was a radio station in my future high school. By the end of that night, I was completely convinced that becoming a techman was the only way to go. Of that, I'm still convinced. Well, 8th grade graduation came and went, and just a few months later, I found myself standing in front of Benson High School, officially a frosh. Like many of us here, I was intimidated by the sheer size of the structure of the building. And it didn't help much that I had been out of town for freshman orientation. So because of that, I had to take my picture for my ID card, get my locker assignment, and all the rest before I could go to my first class that day. I ended up being late as a result. It was a rather rough start, but as the days and weeks passed, gradually I grew accustomed to high school life. I've made many friends since then and had plenty of fun. But we all know that our years at Benson haven't always been easy. We couldn't just ride the gravy train and expect to graduate. I can't forget all the times I went to bed at unearthly hours to finish up a project, a paper, or a lab that was due the next day. Nor will the memories of Mrs. Ames or Mr. Slabow's tests fade anytime soon. Yes, we've invested a great deal of time and effort to reach this point in our lives. Yet it is truly worth it all. For tonight, we stand at the threshold of the future, our future. We look out into the world and gaze at a seemingly infinite number of paths, each with its hidden pitfalls and triumphant peaks. Which to choose? That is a decision each one of us must make for ourselves. As we travel through life, we will inevitably find that our paths diverge. But as we go our separate ways, may we, the 2002 graduating class of Benson High School, remain forever united by spirit, bonded by name. Thank you. Thank you. Before I introduce the next speaker, I just wanted to say thank you to my family, my extended family, and all my friends, without whose tremendous support and encouragement, I could never have made it this far. I thank God, for most importantly, it has been His strength which has upheld me. And now, please allow me to introduce the last valedictorian speaking, and your president of the student body, David Maunu. Let's face it, today is about the future. We've had good times, and that's great, but they won't help us down the road. So, if you'll allow me a few minutes on my soapbox, here are some deep thoughts from Dave, and some other people 100 times more brilliant than I'll ever be. First of all, read a book. People write them for a reason, and that is they have something to share with you. So read, and you might learn something. Secondly, be passionate. I remember one time my family went camping, and my brother dropped his bag of candy down the outhouse the first night we were there. He was so upset that he cried. You see, he was passionate about eating that candy. When you're little, it's okay to be passionate about things like candy and playing in the sandbox. We're older now, and believe it or not, there are more important things in our world besides candy. That new vanilla Coke is really good. Find something that matters to you and do something about it. Don't be like some people and just sit around complaining about the government or public schools or rich people who drive nice cars. If you don't like something, change it, or at least do your part. There are lots of problems in our world, problems that go ignored every day, and let me tell you, they don't fix themselves. There are hundreds of thousands of people out of work in our country alone, denied the chance to earn a living. There are people discriminated against every day for their sexual orientation or their skin color or gender. Millions of people starve around the world. War daily destroys lives. And we call our civilization advanced? I'd like to share a quote by Robert Kennedy, somebody who died trying to change his world because he found it inadequate for his fellow man. Think how our world would look to a visitor from another planet as he crossed the continents. He would find great cities and knowledge able to create enormous abundance from the materials of nature. He would witness exploration into understanding of the entire physical universe, from the particles of the atom to the secrets of life. He would see billions of people separated by only a few hours of flight, communicating with the speed of light, sharing a common dependence on a thin layer of soil and a covering of air. Yet he also observed that most of mankind was living in misery and hunger, that some of the inhabitants of this tiny, crowded globe were killing others, and that a few patches of land were pointing huge instruments of war and death at others. Since what he was seeing proved our intelligence, he would only wonder at our sanity. It is this monstrous absurdity that in the midst of such possibility, men should hate and kill and oppress one another, that must be the target of the modern American Revolution. One of my favorite books is On the Road by Jack Kerouac. He was a guy who was disillusioned with his society, and so he chose to live alternatively. Don't just accept things because they're there. I know it's hard not to, because our public education has taught us for 12 years to just shut up and fall in line. The problem with so many people is that they've listened to what they were taught and are content to put up with things they don't like. We're full of vigor, so let's change our world while we still can, because I don't want to be sitting out in the audience 30 years from now at my son's graduation, listening to some young kid spout off about revolution and change, and thinking to myself, self? I'm really upset with the way things are because I didn't do anything when I was 20 years old, and now I'm too old to change anything, so I might as well accept the world as it is. Let us remember that change won't do us any good if we forget the morals and values that inspire us. After all, it is the lack of these necessities of life that has brought about the need for change. Ideals are all well and good to talk about, but if we neglect to support them, where will we be in 30 years? We will be right back to where we started. Here's a little tidbit from a great thinker, Albert Camus. This is what separated us from you. We made demands. You were satisfied to serve the power of your nation and were ashamed of giving ours her truth. Only through upholding our values will we be able to achieve the noble mission of giving our nation the truth that our founding fathers intended. Before I finish, I'd like to include another quote by Bobby Kennedy about the future, and I hope you all listen carefully, because if there is one thing I want to share with you, it is this. The future does not belong to those who are content with today, apathetic toward common problems and their fellow man alike, timid and fearful in the face of new ideas and bold projects. Rather, it will belong to those who can blend passion, reason, and courage in a personal commitment to the ideals and great enterprises of American society. It will belong to those who see that wisdom can only emerge from the clash of contending beliefs. Oh, and speaking of clashing beliefs, here's one final piece of worldly wisdom for your next 4 years, courtesy of William Allen White, who, after looking him up on the internet, turned out to be a pretty good guy. It is interesting to note that this statement was not made in the 60s by some radical, but rather in the early part of the last century by a respected and influential journalist. If our colleges and universities do not breed men who riot, who rebel, who attack life with all the youthful vision and vigor, then there is something wrong with our colleges. The more riots that come on college campuses, the better world for tomorrow. Thank you. And now, here is Vernice Lopez with a reading.
I stand before you today to read a poem that I have written to my senior class. We've made memories and we've made friends, but now our 4 years are up and already at an end. With our cap and our gown on, about to hold diplomas in our hands, we have not only become graduates, but we have also become friends. Through thick and thin, with laughter and with tears, we've made it to our graduation through these 4 aching long years. Though we've struggled hard, we pulled it through. We made it together, the graduating class of 2002. Thank you.
Up next, we have Max Key performing a musical selection, pardon me, with Krishna Erson accompanying. Thank you, Max, Krishna. Wonderful job, wonderful job. All right, Ms. Kazdurka is not here, so to do the recognition of scholarships, here is Mr. Vinglin.
Thank you, David. Mrs. Kazdurka sends her apologies. She is probably at the hospital right now. Her mother-in-law is having emergency surgery, so she felt the need to be there rather than be here. On May 16th, at least I hope I have that date right, many of you received awards for scholarships and honors for what you've accomplished. Listed on the insert in everyone's program are the students that submitted scholarship information to us or received honors at that awards program. I'd like for each of you to stand up. Those of you that received awards, I know there's more than one of you. It's about a third of your class. Congratulations to each of you. Also listed in your program are students who have received the Certificate of Initial Mastery. But there are 5 or 6 names that we didn't get included into this, either because we didn't have the information in time or through some error. And I'd like to recognize those students. John Bowie, Denisha Carline, Nicholas Doyle, Devin A. Nash Pernald, Bick Tran, Jim Yang. In addition to all the others that are listed, would you please stand, those of you that earned the Certificate of Initial Mastery? Congratulations to each of you. You can also notice in your program students received honors, high honors, and highest honors, and if you were to count those names, they equal to about a third of our class. In other words, a third of the class received grade point average for 4 years of 3-point or above. Congratulations to all of you. Now I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Spalding.
Good evening, class of 2002, family, friends, and staff. It's with great pleasure that I am here to present to you, to the class of 2002, as they will be receiving their diploma tonight. Please give them a hearty round of applause as they do that. They certainly have earned it, and we want to wish them the best as they continue their successes and moving out into another world.
Wait until they're... David Maunu, Manufacturing Engineering Technology. Robert Roy Parr, Architectural Drafting and Design. Cherry Padwa, EMS Medical Office. Jennifer Atkin, Lifespan Nursing. Celeste Calvin, Dental Assistant. Bernice Lopez, Photography, Video Production. Jason Hearn, Dental Assisting. Max Key, Photography, Video Production. Anthony Alberti, Communications 4. Osvaldo Alfredo, Automotive Technology. Sierra Christine Allen, Communications 4. Christian Amwakosi, Automotive Technology. Stephen Atherton, Building Construction Technology. John Lee Bailey, Desktop Publishing Printing. Andrew Barnes, Electrical Technology. Jerusalem Barnett, Engineering Design and Drafting. Christopher Bauer, Electronic Engineering Technology. Noah Baer, Dental Assisting. Micah Belka, Radio Broadcasting Technology. Rachel Benton, EMS Medical Office. Natasha Bentubo, Dental Assisting. Brian Blackhurst. Samuel Blackman, Communications 4. Angela Booker, Photography and Production. Chelsea Bowie. Renee Branderhorst, Photography, Video Production. Michael Brockmiller, Electrical Technology. Joel Brower, Architectural Drafting and Design. Daniel Bressler, Photography, Video Production. Derek Briggs, Architectural Drafting and Design. Amy Brema, Radio Broadcasting Technology. Alicia Broaddus, Desktop Publishing Printing. Daniel Buki, Automotive Technology. Annie Bowie, Desktop Publishing Printing. John Bowie, EMS Medical Office. Kate Byers, Radio Broadcasting Technology. David Cameron, Engineering Design and Drafting. William Cannon, Electrical Technology. Felicia Kapua, Communications 4. Denisha Carline, Photography, Video Production. William Carlson, Automotive Technology and Aviation. Diana Casebeer, Lifespan Nursing. Evan Chan, Microcomputer Technology. Peter Chamuku, Communications 4. Kevin Chu, Computer Software Technology, Engineering Design and Drafting, and Electronic Engineering Technology. David Christian, Building Construction Technology. Joy Christian, Communication Technology 3. Kevin Claiborne, Electric Engineering Technology. Candace Cobb. Elizabeth Cobb, Engineering Design and Drafting. Tashiana Coleman Butler, Architectural Drafting and Design. Martina Colon, Photography, Video Production. Simon Comer, Computer Software Technology. Jaffa Coppage, Architectural Drafting. Charlie Covell, Computer Software Technology. Benjamin Kramer Ramirez, Engineering, Design, and Drafting. Kelly Crosby, Photography, Video Production. Jenna Y.N. Dow, Photography, Video Production. Jerome Davis, Communications 4. Eric Day, Architectural Drafting and Design. Christopher Dean, Photography, Video Production. Marie Lee DeCamp, EMS Medical Office. Daniel Damaris, Architectural Drafting and Design. Anna Dixon, Community Health. Stephen Dong, Microcomputer Technology. Alexis Downing, Manufacturing Engineering Technology. Nicholas Doyle, Radio Broadcasting Technology. Ruthie Drager, Radio Broadcasting Technology. Drew Dukeshire, Architectural Drafting and Design. Sherelle Edwards, Radio Broadcasting Technology. Krishna Erson, Computer Software Technology. Aida Filipovich, EMS Medical Office. Joel Fisher, Photography, Video Production. Kevin Fisk, Communications 4. Nathan Fleming, Manufacturing Engineering Technology. Richard Fonger, Automotive Technology. Casey Francis, Architectural Drafting and Design. Kevin Francis, Microcomputer Technology. Shannon Frazier, Community Health, First Response EMS Medical Office. Katrina Freeman, Photography, Video Production. Dennis Freeby, Radio Broadcasting Technology. Michael Fry, Automotive Technology. Brandy Gales, Desktop Publishing. Ricardo Gamero, Automotive Technology. David Garofoli, Engineering, Design, and Drafting. Jerome Gary, Electrical Technology. James Gilson, Microcomputer Technology. Nora Gilson, Lifespan Nursing. Becky Glenn, Radio Broadcasting Technology. Goya Goodman, Dental Assisting. Andrew Goria, Building Construction Technology. Amy Gonchal, Desktop Publishing, Printing. Jeff Graybell, Aviation Technology. Christopher Graham, Manufacturing Engineering Technology. Ruslana Grant, Dental Assisting. Tatiana Grant, Lifespan Nursing. Ashley Green, Manufacturing. Sharice Green, EMS Medical Office. Brian Greenstreet, Radio Broadcasting Technology. Anton Groves, Engineering Design and Drafting. Nathan Gutierrez, Aviation Technology. Elon Hagens, Lifespan Nursing. AJ Hall, Communications 4. Jasmine Hall, EMS Medical Office. Andrew Heyman, Engineering Design and Drafting. Eric Seaman Hahn, Community Health EMS Medical Office. Shakila Harris, Photography, Video Production. Zach Harris, EMS Medical Office. Dustin Haugen, Automotive Technology and Manufacturing Engineering Technology. Robert Hoth, Aviation Technology. Adam Hess, Manufacturing Engineering Technology. Lawrence Hicks, Architectural Drafting and Design. DeAndrell Hill, Engineering Design and Drafting. Lamont Hill, Radio Broadcasting Technology. Julie Ho, EMS Medical Office. David Hollins, Communications 4. David Nguyen, EMS Medical Office. Young Wang, Manufacturing Engineering Technology. Dorsey Johnson, Radio Broadcasting Technology. Joseph Johnson, Communications 4. John Hoke, Engineering Design and Drafting. Brandy McCall Jones, Desktop Publishing Printing. Brandy Shea Jones. Bruce Jones, Desktop Publishing Printing. Reese Jones, Electrical Technology. Nicholas Joy, Communications 4. Nebi Kasai, Aviation Technology. Chris Kalishek, Engineering Design and Drafting and Manufacturing Engineering Technology. Charles Call, Microcomputer Technology. Kohila Kelly, Communications Technology 3. Chris Kemis, Automotive Technology. Reginald Kearney, Architectural Drafting and Design. Lane Kersey, Radio Broadcasting Technology. Amy King, Architectural Drafting and Design. Jermaine King, Architectural Drafting and Design. Stephen Kirk, Desktop Publishing Printing. Kristen Klee, Radio Broadcasting Technology. Aliona Kozbenko, EMS Medical Office. Brad Lauterbach, EMS Medical Office. David Lee, Automotive Technology. Craig Ledoux, Automotive Technology and Manufacturing Engineering Technology. Myron Lee, microcomputer technology and computer software technology. Win Lee, electronic engineering technology. Jeremiah Long, architectural drafting and design. Phoebe Loomis, architectural drafting and design. Lindsay Louie, photography, video production. Anita Loving, radio broadcasting technology. Alan Lund, computer software technology. AJ, Anthony J. What do you want? Quick. Anthony Liskey. Daniel Marks, electronic engineering technology. Emily Marquez, architectural drafting and design. Amanda Marshall, EMS medical office. Shaiwana Jatoy Laree Martin, architectural drafting and design. Chauncey Mache, dental assisting.
Brian McCormick, automotive technology. Zachary Melzer, engineering, design, and drafting. Nathan Meyerson, photography, video presentation, production. Derek Miller, electronic engineering technology. Michael Lee Miller Jr., architectural drafting and design. Alexander Mills, engineering, drafting, and design. Cassandra Miner, building construction technology. Martin Moore Jr., architectural drafting and design. Natalie Moore, photography, video production. Zachary Moran, architectural drafting and design. Nick Mushian, computer software technology. Melissa Myrick, photography, video production. Devin Nashpernall, architectural drafting and design. Ranjita Nath, community health. Stephen Navarro, automotive. Adam Nelson, manufacturing, engineering, technology. Jacob Nelson, engineering, design, and drafting. Mari Nelson, desktop publishing and printing. Stephen Nye, desktop publishing and printing. David Nguyen, manufacturing, engineering, technology. Jennifer Nguyen, photography, video production. DM Nguyen, community health, EMS medical office. Tan Nguyen, radio broadcast technology. Luan Nguyen, desktop publishing, printing. Lon Nguyen, EMS medical office. Toy Nguyen, computer software technology. Tracy Nguyen, community health. Yen Nguyen, radio broadcasting technology. John Neese, Building Construction Technology. Billy Nieto, Computer Software Technology. Andrew O'Brien, Manufacturing Engineering Technology. Patrick O'Brien, Community Health. Rita Ogbima, Radio Broadcast Technology. Penny O'Keefe, Communications 4. Andrew Olembwe, Radio Broadcast Technology. Sydney Ong, Electronic Engineering Technology. Adam Paulson, Aviation Technology. Benjamin Paulson, Manufacturing Engineering Technology. Brianna Tyann Peterson, Photography, Video Production. Tiffany Totam Pham. Travis Phillips, Architectural Drafting and Design. Shanton Linda, Desktop Publishing, Printing. Hugh Fung, Dental Assistant. Lisa Pierce, Desktop Publishing, Printing. Thank you. Aaron Pixley, Radio Broadcast Technology. Nick Poindexter, Communications 4. DeLacy Porter, Radio Broadcast Technology. Mario Powell, Architectural Drafting and Design. Chanel Prasad, Aviation Technology. Philonda Proby, Lifespan Nursing. Olga Pohosky, Desktop Publishing, Printing. Krishna Ram, Microcomputer Technology. Christian Ray, Architectural Drafting and Design. Mikhail Ritchie, Automotive Technology. Yasin Saeed, Automotive. Jolene Schindler, Radio Broadcast Technology. Kyle Schuline, Manufacturing Engineering Technology. Eli Seaman, Computer Science Technology. Jason Seed, Electronic Engineering Technology. Mindy Sells, Aviation Technology. Jordan Sharp, Photography, Video Production. Antoine Sherman, Architectural Drafting and Design. Sheena Shook, Architectural Drafting and Design. Pianki Sika Imhotep, Architectural Drafting and Design. Aaron Simpson, Automotive Technology. Valerie Simpson, EMS Medical Office. Lindsay Smith, dental assisting. Marvin Smith, desktop publishing, printing. Melissa Smith, electrical technology. Tyler Snyder, manufacturing engineering technology. Casey Sewell, automotive technology. Jared M. Spencer, electronic engineering technology. Jared R. Spencer, automotive technology. Kevin Spencer, architectural drafting and design. Cassandra Standifer, lifespan nursing. Adrian Stelly, architectural drafting and design. Ivory Stephen, lifespan nursing. Robin Stewart, radio broadcast technology. Christopher Stover, electronic engineering technology. Allison Strode, electronic engineering technology. Kyle Strutz, electrical technology. Norman Sylvester, aviation technology. Jeff Tam, photography, video production. Jennifer Taylor, architectural drafting and design. Derek Taylor. Jeray Taylor, electrical technology. Carlita Taylor, EMS, community health. Morgan Taylor, photography, video production. Nick Temple, electrical technology. Everett Thomas, microcomputer technology. Robin Thompson, dental assistant. Sua Tao, architectural drafting and design. Daniel Tierney, aviation technology. You want the junior? Curtis Hillary, microcomputer technology. Bic Tui Tran, EMS medical office. Carolyn Tran, desktop publishing, printing. Kang Tran, architectural drafting and design. Tien Tran, microcomputer technology. Tuan Tran, electronic engineering technology. Dung Trin, EMS medical office. T. Trong, engineering design and drafting. Nathan Turner, building construction technology. Marcus Tyler, communications 4. Tess Urban, radio broadcasting technology. Camden Venso, engineering drafting and design. Christy Wackerly, lifespan nursing. Maria Wetgetsky, community health. Hey. Jake Wakeman, radio broadcasting technology. Emily Walker, radio broadcasting technology. Timothy Wallace, electrical technology. Paul Walworth, Automotive Technology. Lena Wang, Radio Broadcast Technology. Letitia Warner, Radio Broadcast Technology. Deonza Watson, Lifespan Nursing. Chloe Wyrick, Photography, Video Production. Camone Wesson, Automotive Technology. Nick Whaler, Radio Broadcast Technology. Joseph Wiley, Automotive Technology. Eric Wilkerson, Electrical Technology. Marquita Williams, Architectural Drafting and Design. Sabrina Williams, Radio Broadcast Technology. Aaron Winter, Computer Software Technology. Kyle Woolert, Architectural Drafting and Design. Victoria Wong, Engineering Design and Drafting. Tia Woodraska, Communications 4. Simi Xavier, Drafting Architecture. Jim Yang, Engineering Design and Drafting. Gary Young, Desktop Publishing, Printing. Tanya Young, EMS Medical Office. Yi Zhao, Computer Software Technology. Jantu Zhen, Engineering Design and Drafting.
All right, calm down, calm down. Hey. Lastly, we have Cherry Padua with our closing. Cherry.
After receiving that Benson diploma, it makes me realize that this is the end of our childhood. Standing up here tonight, it reminds me of a quote that I sincerely value. Think of all you would have missed before the journey there, and know that the true value of your travels lies not where you come from or to be at journey's end, but who you come to be along the way. Looking at my fellow classmates, I can see how much we've changed throughout the last 4 years. Starting as nervous freshmen during gym class, we are now confident seniors sitting here tonight. Now, it's time to let our feet off the ground and soar into the skies of possibilities. Tears will probably fall and our friendship truly embrace when we realize that we finally conquered high school, and now it's time to move on. With all the excitement that flows through our bodies, I must admit that fear lingers in my blood. The unknown of what will happen next brings an enormous mix of emotions that, well, I'm overwhelmed. Nevertheless, I am certain of the skills we have learned at Benson and know that all of us will be prepared for any obstacle that may present itself. Finally, I want to wish each and every one of you the best of luck for the future. And with that said, I want to ask the seniors to now move their tassels from right to left. Once again, congratulations to Benson, class of 2002.
about 15 minutes before